This is Off to Battle with Jeremiah Bork, and this is the actual last gasp of the last defenders for the rivalry that I had between Khalida and Kroq-Gar. This epic thing that basically was the entire campaign in this case. And I'm showing this just as a little tiny bonus. I tried to use Stalkers to do stuff on this flank, and of course we had an infantry unit charge them immediately. I had a few Necropolis Knights units, and also this unit of Stalkers. You can't stalk against this one. It just doesn't work right. And here, I mean, it's Regiment of Renown, but because they were charged in melee, because these are spear riders with some anti-large stuff, I mean, it's just not ideal at all. Here, I tried to pull stuff back. I tried to rescue them with Necropolis Knights, use some infantry to help, and try to get them in the firing position. And this is where I started really learning what I needed to do to get value out of the Stalkers. Having said that, you have these skin cohorts trying to sneak past this line here. I have a Soul Blight that came in and just wrecked their stuff. Necropolis Knights units coming in, wrecked them. Tomb King coming in to help and give his buff to the area, and so on and so forth. This is a very good fight for us, because the Necropolis Knights are just completely going to overwhelm the skin cohorts. Their armor is meaningless, such as it is. And here I even have a carrying units pitching in. They're in melee, but they're still against targets that they want to be fighting. And here, they're not doing so hot. Even though that I have the Spearman unit basically right on top of them, they're still able to fire. Check them. Here I've cleaned up. On this end, I've lost the Regiment of Renown Stalker unit. But I'm not careful with Regiment of Renown units as much as I would be with other stuff. They're just bonuses, basically. So here I was able to blob up on the Coldman Riders and just wipe them out. And there's not a whole lot left here. Once I get the other Necropolis Knights just charging into these three units that are half strength, they're just gone. The Ushabti with great bows, I just had them targeting the Slan as much as I could, and there's not a whole lot they can do. I even have a Spirit Leech just helping a little tiny bit. I have my Tomb King slowly moving up to where he can actually finish off the Slan. Blueberry Slan fleeing. And there we go. And that is the last gasp of the last defenders in this campaign. Just a little bonus battle, but you see what was running through my mind for army composition and why I wanted to focus after this on completely mastering my understanding of the Tomb King's army units and how to use them and how to not make them triple each other. Because there are so many traps in the roster. I mean, look how I got this unit completely wiped out. Completely wiped out. They did get some value against two cavalry units, but they were anti-large cavalry units. And it just felt like a complete waste. Now, on the other hand, the Necropolis Knights, look at this. 232 kills, 284 kills, and the damage that they did. This was simple skill for chariot units, but yeah. The infantry held a little tiny bit, the archers did a little tiny bit, but this needs the Necropolis Knights that did the massive, massive work of actually defeating the enemy. And the Ushabti Great Bows, they did some very good damage at range. They were my artillery for the battle. And they did a decent job of it. Anyway, that's it. That's it for this series. Thank you, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Take care, have fun, because that's what matters.